So our second oldest just learned how to ride a bike with no training wheels. So complete childhood freedom, being able to have your own wheels and go faster, and she has been elated. Well, today we went for a bike ride and she reached the point where she was getting close to a curb and I could hear the oh, oh, oh behind me, and then suddenly, bam, crying, kissed elbows, kissed knees, the whole shebang. And she said to me, "Why do I fall when I start going back and forth like that? Why do I fall?" And I was thinking about her question and I thought, this is really an insightful question. And I asked her, well, where do you start looking when you feel like you're going to fall? And she said, I look down. I look right at my front tire because I'm trying to correct it because I feel like I'm going to fall. So I look down and then it seems like it gets worse and I fall. And I thought about that for my own life. How many times do I have experiences where I just feel a little bit unsteady in something, in a goal I'm working toward, in something that I really want and something that I'm trying really hard, but I don't quite know if I'm going to get there, or I don't know how I'm going to get there, or maybe I'm even afraid that I can't get there. So I started thinking about this question: why do I fall when I start looking down after I'm shaking? And how do I get out of that? And my answer to her was, when you feel like you're getting unsteady, instead of looking down, look up at where you want to go. Now again, for our lives as adults, this is completely the same answer, right? If we're working on something, lots of times there are a lot of little consistent steps that it takes to get to our goal. But if we're just focusing on every single one of those steps, it can get really, really overwhelming if we're not keeping our intention and our gaze fixed on what it is we're working toward. So just an example, a health goal. If you're trying to lose a certain amount of weight for health, it can be really, really overwhelming to think, I need to be eating these foods, not eating these foods. I need to be exercising. I need to be doing these things every single day. And then you slip up and then it's overwhelming and it's just so many small steps, right? But if you can keep your eyes up and focused on, I want to be more healthy. I want to be able to run and feel comfortable. I want to be able to keep up with my kids and grandkids. I want to know what it feels like to just feel light, to be able to run up a flight of stairs and have it be no big deal. If you can keep your eyes up on the bigger picture, then even when you start to feel like you're teetering a little bit, if you can readjust to that bigger picture, to that long-term goal, it totally helps bring balance and steadiness back to the moment. And it is so, so helpful. So my question for you is, what maybe is a place in your life where you're starting to look down, where you're losing sight of the bigger picture, where you're losing sight of the actual intention and the reason for why you're doing what you're doing? What is an area of your life that you might be doing that? And how can you refocus on the bigger picture? How can you look up?